guys, Ralph here. Welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this magnificent Monday here in Connecticut. Life's good, campers. Life is good. I'm back. Wait a minute. I did about 350 of these suckers. Let me do some overhead presses. Get to it. Get warmed up. Remember, guys, I haven't played a note in 8 days. And it's more to it than that. We loved Arizona. We might end up living out there. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. My daughter's killing it, which is the reason we went out. But anyway, I don't have a clue of how these babies are going to respond. I haven't got a clue. Okay, let me honk a little bit. We'll see what we got, and we'll take it from there. Okay, that's very encouraging. That felt resonant as can be, loose. Let's see what we got. Why not? Throw caution to the wind. Caress the baby. Anyway, now, the E flat came out, did not lock in like I'd like it to, okay? That's not a big deal. I'm telling you, that's not a big deal. I'm going to practice as soon as I get this done. And if I see you in an hour, trust me, it'll be flying out. All right? The low notes, the Arbin, fine. The Caress the Baby, fine. I could play the Haydn tonight if I had to. Now, here's the deal. Why I was so concerned is this. All I have done for 8 days, and I was very, very lucky. They had a set of kettlebells in the hotel fitness room. Do it, baby. Hampton Inn. Gotta love Paris Hilton and her father. They make a nice hotel. Anyway, I was just expecting, some treadmills and stationary bike. But they had the kettlebell. So I was in heaven. I took one look at them. And basically, I get up first thing in the morning. My wife doesn't get up till 9 o'clock. So I had all the time to do nothing. Basically, I just did 40 minutes to an hour of kettlebell every single day. Felt great. Felt great, okay? When my wife got up, we had some breakfast in the hotel. We take a walk, a couple miles. We did a lot of walking with my daughter. They have an absolutely stunning zoo. I've been to the Bronx Zoo. I've been to San Diego Zoo. This is this is better than all of them. It's an incredible zoo. They also had we went to an aquarium. They had a wonderful aquarium. So the point is, all we did was walk all over the place. So along with my kettlebells, I didn't lose any fitness whatsoever. Spit buzzed a little bit, a little hesitant to do it in In the hotel room, I did a little bit. Nobody complained, so I did it. A little bit, but basically it was kettlebell. Okay? Now, here's the deal. All of you have probably ridden, traveled in a airplane. Very, very dry. You have to keep chugging the water. Okay? All of you have stayed in a hotel at some point. And unless you manually open the windows, okay? Very, very dry. Phoenix, mid to upper 70s, low 80s. You didn't even notice how beautiful, nice little breeze. It was gorgeous. And we're out walking in these parks and just getting your vitamin D and all this sort of stuff, but so dry. And it took me a couple days to realize, man, even though I wasn't sweating per se, you have to just have nonstop water. So the point is, my lips got dry, got very, very dry, and I'm guzzling the water. Now, I didn't have my beloved juice and all that sort of stuff. Guzzling the water, okay? Plane ride back, same thing. Dry, dry, dry. Water, water, water. And last night, spit buzzing a little bit. They were dry. My wife and I would kiss each other. We both had sandpaper lips. I said, dude, more water. And she said, right back at you, big guy. It was just the driest lips. So again, I just guzzled water all last night. I was up a lot. Such is the nature of it. But sure enough, I really had no idea what was coming out. I really had no idea what was coming out. Most of the time when I say first notes, that I have a pretty good idea. I really do. This one, I didn't have a clue. I'm surprised it came out as clear as it did. Now, once again, how do you do that? The 1SB mouthpiece. I couldn't do that on any other mouthpiece I've ever had, and I've had every single mouthpiece Jerry has ever developed. 1SB is the only one that I had that could be able to do that. Everyone else I had to warm up. Every other mouthpiece I had to warm up. Okay? Then, the kettlebells. We've talked about this. Hyperradiation. It's not the same as practicing. It's just not. But it's the next best thing. I'm telling you, that along with spit buzzing is the next best thing. Now, you have to have that hunk of brass in front of you to coordinate everything and make it work so you're not, I talked about, getting Doc Severinsen technique. Guys, you got to put the hours in for that. And you do nothing for 8 days, that's not going to be there. If I had a Carnival of Venice today, it would be a mess. Okay? A Haydn, not so bad. I could get through with it. Anyway, especially on an E-flat trumpet. And, guys, if you are to remember, if you are depending on the corners to develop and control your chops, you are not going to be able to take 8 Ds off and do that. You are not going to be able to do it. Lord knows I tried back in the day. No, it feels like a foreign object if you haven't been keeping this in shape. We aren't keeping anything in shape. All the strength that you need is in every single one of our tongues. Okay? You've got all the strength. You do not build up strength. All you're trying to do is quite the opposite. Completely take the orbicularis out of the equation. Anybody tells you different has lousy chops. Strained, tight, pinched, out of tune. Completely dependent on practice. Okay? And, okay? We are relaxing everything. There's nothing to build up. So if I take 8 days off, nothing's gotten out of shape. It's not like bench presses. You take 8 days off from your routine and bench press, you're starting over again. You can't do that. It's the same thing with tightening your corners in the conventional way of doing it. We are not doing that. That's why guys like Perico, that's why guys like Maynard and Harry James didn't have to practice to keep the chops in shape. They played a lot. If Harry James took 6 months off because his band wasn't playing, he wouldn't touch the trumpet. There'd be dust and moths coming out of his trumpet when he opened the case when he went back to a gig. Every now and then his first set would be a little funky. After that is no problem. Guys, this is the way to do it. This is the way to do it. Other than that, it's great to be back. I really and truly missed it. As much fun as I had out in Arizona, I really and truly missed it. Arizona is beautiful. It's a completely different look. It's out in the desert. Phoenix itself is a major city, and it has, homeless this and get a little skanky. My daughter lives on the outskirts of Phoenix, which is right sort of in a juxtaposition of trendier suburbs. Scottsdale, Tempe, Mesa. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I would live in Scottsdale tomorrow and think I died and gone to heaven. Now, it's not green like we all get it. In the summer, middle of the summer, everything's green and lush and the lawns and all this sort of stuff. No, it's brown, it's yellow, it's a dark orange. Everybody's dressed in different colors. It's different, but it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And my daughter is killing it. Life's good. Life is good. Anyway, great to be back. Got some cool things waiting for you tomorrow. And eat and drink your fruits and vegetables and live your life with true power. Love you all.